एवरीवन, हाउ आर यू ऑल। तो आज हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं साइंस में एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक जो हमारे लिए लाइफ सेविंग भी है, दैट इज ब्लड क्लॉटिंग। कभी आपने सोचा है कि आपको एक छोटी सी चोट लगने पर इमीडिएटली वहां से ब्लड फ्लो स्टार्ट होता है, बट थोड़ी देर में वो रुक कैसे जाता है, करेक्ट? सो इसी इंटरेस्टिंग प्रोसेस को आज हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं इन टुडेज टॉपिक, दैट इज ब्लड क्लॉटिंग। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। Now see, whenever you get a cut on your fingertip, what happens? Immediately, blood it is going to come out, correct? But after few minutes, this blood flow it stops also, right? It does not happen that you got a small cut and continuously for 2 to 3 hours it is bleeding. है ना? ऐसे नहीं होता है. So, what does that mean? In our body, there is some natural process which is occurring जो इस blood loss को stop करेगा. So, what is that process called? It is called as blood coagulation or blood clotting. I hope that it is clear. Now, imagine that this is the blood vessel. Due to some injury, the blood vessel it got damaged and यहाँ से blood flow start हो गया है. Now, what will happen? Our body it is going to sense that कि blood vessel injured हो गए, and few cells of our body they are going to come at the site of injury and यहाँ पर वो seal कर देंगे, plaque form करेंगे. So which are these cells that we are going to see further? Now see, let's start with the mechanism of blood clotting. Now, when the mechanism of blood clotting will start, when there is a damage to the blood vessel or due to some injury, the blood vessel get damaged and the blood it come out. Correct? When the blood it comes out, it comes in contact with the other tissues. See, blood vessel ruptured हुए, damage हुए, blood बाहर आया, बाहर आने पर it came in the contact of other cells or the tissue. Now, it gives a signal that I need a help over here. Is this clear? So, I need a help to repair this damaged blood vessel. I hope it is clear. So, moving towards the next step is who is going to come first at the site of injury. So, see, damaged blood vessel, it gave a signal that we need an help. Now, remember, platelets, they are the first one to visit at the site of injury. So not the WBC, not RBCs, but platelet, they are the first one to respond towards the injured area. So let's revise the first two steps. You can make the flow chart along with me. First step, it is a damage of blood vessel. And second is the platelet, they are attracted towards the injured area. Now, imagine that this is the blood vessel. Now, due to some damage or due to some injury, the blood vessel it got ruptured and blood it start coming out. Correct? Now, what will happen? The damaged blood vessel it is going to give a signal that we need an help, and at the injured area, the platelets. Consider that this green color it is platelets. Platelets they are the first one to come at the site of injury. And they are going to seal this particular area. They are going to form a plaque. But this plaque, which is formed by the platelet, it is temporary. Now, what do you mean by temporary? That platelet alone cannot control the entire blood loss. For, so for time being, it is going to stop the blood flow, but it requires help of another factor to completely stop this blood loss. I hope it is clear. So which are the other factors which are going to help for this, for sealing the blood vessel, that we are going to see further. So in the next step, what happens? The damaged tissue and the platelets, they are going to release a chemical signal in the surrounding. So here in this picture, you can see that the yellow colored dot, it is indicating that the damaged blood vessel, it has released a chemical signal which is called as thromboplastin. So you have to remember that the thromboplastin, it is going to act as a chemical signal. Signal of what? That the blood vessel is damaged and अब हमें help चाहिए इस damage को repair करने के लिए. So these thromboplastin, it is going to spread in the entire body as a chemical signal calling for the repair help, that we need an help. So what were the steps? That blood vessel got damaged. Platelets, they were the first one to visit at the site of injury, and the damaged blood vessel and the tissue, they release a chemical signal in the form of thromboplastin. I hope it is clear to you all. Now see, thromboplastin to release कर दिया है, but you have to remember that thromboplastin का friend होता है calcium ion. So what does thromboplastin say? That कि without calcium ion, I am not going to work. So this is very important step, that without calcium ion, blood clotting का जो process है, it is not going to work. Even many of the time question is asked on this. So just remember that calcium ion, it is needed for the blood clotting mechanism, and thromboplastin and calcium ion, they are going to further work together. Now see, body में thromboplastin and calcium ion, they are present as chemical signal we have seen in the previous slide. Now what they are going to do, these thromboplastin and calcium ion together, they are going to activate this prothrombin. Now just observe this picture. Prothrombin, it is a protein which is present in inactive form. ये सो रहा है because अभी तक उसका कुछ काम नहीं था, तो ये आराम से सो रहा था. As soon as blood vessel में damage हो गया है, now इस prothrombin को हमें उठाना पड़ेगा, right? That means उसको हमें activate करना पड़ेगा. So जो prothrombin, it get activated, it is called as, it get converted into thrombin. I hope it is clear. Again, I'll explain this step. जब तक body में blood vessel damage नहीं थे, so prothrombin, it was in inactive form. Now we need to repair the blood vessel, जिसके लिए prothrombin को convert होना पड़ेगा thrombin में, and it happens in the presence of thromboplastin and calcium ion. Now one more thing you have to remember, that prothrombin, it is a protein, and this protein, where it is produced? It is produced inside our liver. And again, one more important thing I need to tell you, that for the production of prothrombin inside the liver, we require vitamin K. So, vitamin K is essential for the formation of prothrombin. So two things you can remember, that even we need calcium ion for the blood clotting mechanism, and we can say that even vitamin K, it is very necessary in the blood clotting mechanism. बिकॉज विटामिन के की अगर डेफिशिएंसी होगी तो प्रोथ्रोम्बिन प्रॉपर नहीं बन पाएगा, करेक्ट, एंड फर्दर प्रोसेस जो है वो हमारा वो डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा. सो व्हाट वर द स्टेप्स? Blood vessel damage, platelet they come at the site of injury. Now platelet and the damaged blood vessel they released a signal thromboplastin, and now thromboplastin along with the calcium ion, what they do, they convert this inactive prothrombin into thrombin. Clear? Now see, inside our body thrombin is present, and what this thrombin it is going to do, immediately it is going to tell this fibrinogen that you now get converted into fibrin. See, fibrinogen जब तक blood vessel में damage नहीं था, it was present in soluble form. Now as the blood vessel it is damaged, in order to seal this blood vessel हमें fibers, fine thread like fiber चाहिए होंगे, right? So this fibrinogen it get converted into its insoluble form, which is called as fibrin. So remember, thrombin it converts fibrinogen into fibrin. What were the steps? Blood vessel got damaged. Platelet they come first at the site of injury. The damaged tissue and platelet they release a signal thromboplastin. Now thromboplastin along with the calcium ion, what it is going to do? It is going to convert inactive prothrombin into active thrombin, right? And this thrombin further, it is going to convert this fibrinogen into fibrin. Now, at the last, what happened? Now, in our body, the fibrin is present. Now, fibrin, it is going to form a mesh-like network over here, जहाँ पर injury हुई है, and then all the blood cell, whether it is WBC or RBCs, they are going to get trapped inside because network form हुआ है. So they are going to trap inside and blood flow eventually it is going to stop. I hope it is clear to you all. So just take a note that vitamin K and even the calcium ion, they are very much essential in the blood clotting mechanism. Vitamin K and calcium ion. So quickly let's revise this blood clotting mechanism in a very interesting way through our comic notes. So what was the first step? The blood vessel, they get damaged. Now, which are the cells which is going to first respond at the site of injury? Platelets. Now, what this platelet they are going to do? Platelet along with the damaged tissue, they are going to release a chemical signal that is thromboplastin. But as you know that thromboplastin अपने friend के सिवा काम नहीं करेगा, that is calcium ion. So thromboplastin along with calcium ion, what they are going to do? ये जाकर उठाएंगे किसे? प्रोथ्रोम्बिन को. So prothrombin which was inactive, उसको ये active form में convert कर देगा, which is thrombin. Now further, this thrombin it is going to give signal to the fibrinogen that now you get convert into your insoluble form, that is fibrin. Correct? Now fibrin it is going to form a mesh-like network at an injured blood vessel, एंड इसमें सारे ब्लड सेल्स जो है वो ट्रैप हो जाएंगे और हमारा जो ब्लड फ्लो है इट इज गोइंग टू गेट स्टॉप. एंड विच आर द टू essential factors for the blood clotting mechanism? So it is vitamin K and the calcium ion. I hope it is clear to you all. So if you really learned something today, even if one person, Please don't forget to like this video. I hope you enjoyed learning in our today's session. Thank you so much, everyone.